through success. We welcome you to the kingdom of Atlantis. We only expect of you your help in achieving our aims and helping others. We expect you to be helped. The kingdom of Atlantis is the most vital movement on Earth today. We are creating an advanced civilization, here on planet Earth, based on the education of each individual, one by one. Masses cannot be educated. Each human being, on planet Earth, deserves to know who he really is. Each human being, on planet Earth, deserves to know what is the source of all his problems. Each human being, on planet Earth, deserves to have enough money to live a decent life. Our purpose is to stop the degradation of this civilization, and build a new one based on understanding and love. We also believe that the Sustainable Development Goals, issued by the United Nations in 2015, must be implemented worldwide to resolve economic, social and environmental issues. We are not afraid of the task ahead. We believe that what we are doing is based on the greater good for the greater number of aspects of life. We are responsible for giving to the next generations to come a better place to live, prosper and flourish. Please listen to Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio's message.
Climate change is the issue that we all must be profoundly alarmed by. For the past 3 years, I've been on a remarkable journey making the documentary film Before the Flood, to show how this crisis is changing the natural balance of our planet and threatening our future on it. I've been to cities like Beijing that have been choked by industrial pollution. I've seen ancient boreal forests in Canada and rainforests in Indonesia that have been incinerated for natural resource development. In India, I met farmers whose crops have literally been washed away by historic flooding. In America, I've witnessed unprecedented droughts in California and sea level rise flooding the streets of Miami. In Greenland and in the Arctic, I was astonished to see that ancient glaciers are rapidly disappearing, well ahead of scientific predictions. I also heard from the best scientists at NASA and some of the top researchers at our great universities, and there's absolutely no doubt amongst these experts, indeed no doubt among more than 99% of the world's top scientists who study this issue, that climate change and the environmental crisis we have witnessed are a direct result of human activity. These top scientists also warn us that the impacts will become exponentially worse in the not-so-distant future. 15 of the 16 hottest years ever recorded on Earth have occurred since the year 2000. These facts and the predictions for the future they reveal mean the world of the future may not look much like the one we enjoy today. In addition to rising sea levels, there will be millions more climate refugees fleeing starvation, there will be flooding, there will be droughts, and conflicts over shrinking resources. Natural forest wildfires that once burned a few months a year during the summer will soon rage all year long. And storms like Hurricane Sandy or Katrina, which should happen only once in 100 years, will now happen more often and cause even more damage. But there is also reason for hope. Renewable energy, clean fuels, and putting a price on carbon are beginning to turn the tide. But we must scale up these solutions and get them in the hands of everyone everywhere right now. Because this transition is not only the right thing for our environment, it makes clear economic sense. Ladies and gentlemen, 99% of all plant and animal life ever to exist on planet Earth has appeared and disappeared before the arrival of industrial humans. The Earth doesn't care if we are here. We're not trying to save the Earth. We're trying to save our quality of life, indeed for many, our very survival on this planet. We have waited too long to take action to address climate change. But if we band together, we can build the future we want. Winston Churchill said, "History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it." Starting right here and now, let's write the next chapter together. I'm going to leave the rest up to the head of my foundation, the brilliant Mr. Tamminen, who single-handedly created some of the most important environmental policies in the state of California. Considering it's one of the largest economies in the world, Terry is an expert in integrating green technology with economic progress. I want to thank you all so very much for your time and for your commitments to protect our fragile planet. Thank you so much.
We hope that you have enjoyed this video presentation of the Kingdom of Atlantis. We hope that you are aware that something must be done about it. And we really hope that you will become a member of the Kingdom of Atlantis, to help us build an advanced civilization here on Earth. Thank you for your understanding.